Excuse me, I think I just cleared my throat like fucking crazy. Go and get my camera going so you can see my messy ass desk. This is messy desk percent of Megaman X3. We're starting the game, starting from scratch, baby. Actually, um, so I don't know. I might have to tinker with these settings for a little bit because the settings that I have are like uh, tailored for Grandia. And so we'll see how it works once I get it started up. And I can't read Japanese, but I do. Let's see. All right, shot, we want that. Jump, we want that. Dash, we want that. Okay. I may need to like readjust the size of my window. And I'm skipping through the cutscenes. We've all seen those. I'm pretty satisfied with the color and graphics and resolution and all that, so I will just leave it as is. The shirt I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see it. It says, hold on, drug test, and it has a bunch of drugs sitting at tables, taking a written test. Anyway, time to kick some ass. Fucker. Yeah, I think the visual, um, there is like a little bit of a lag, pretty big lag actually, between like what I can see and then how it appears in Streamlabs. Hopefully there's not like an audio delay or anything lame like that. Fucker. Fucker. So I might like low key go get a bowl of ice cream and eat that while I play. Yes, I'm gonna do that actually. I will BRB. Alright, so I'm going to mute myself while I eat this ice cream, unless you're just really into AMSR or whatever that acronym is. Anyways, time to kick some ass. Enjoy the show. This is some good ice cream. Let me show you how it's done. I will say this, playing this with the Sega Saturn controller, there's a lot more dropped inputs and it's a pain in the ass. Damn it, so out. This game takes forever to load on Sega Saturn, by the way.
So basically I can't get hit at all during this battle. Okay, so I don't have to fight Bit, which is cool, but I'm down to 2 health. I can see some jail bars, but let me see if I can fix that real quick. That's going to get on my nerves. That's good enough for now. There's still some noise in the background, like some visual noise, but whatever. It's marginally better than it was. Actually, I gotta fix this. This is gonna get on my nerves. Damn it. There we go. That did it. Yeah, that fixed the jail bars. Alright, let's do it. Fuck. You have to kill those things quick because they will fuck you up in a heartbeat. But now that's fucked up my XBR smoothing. Hold on. I'm going to go up here and get this item that I need the drill for. I think it's a heart, yeah, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've played this game. This shirt, the drug test shirt, is made by Killer Acid, based out of somewhere in California, but you can check him out on Instagram. His username is just Killer Acid, KILLERACID. He's a really good artist, really dope stuff. I have a bunch of shirts made by him. So there is like a little bit of flickering that I'm about to fix right now. Is it still doing this auto decimation bullshit? Hold on. But then that takes away my freaking XBR smoothing. Fuck it. We'll just live with the flickering, whatever. You bastard. Yeah, this music is like super loud too. The Dr. Light music. So I'm going to try and use Caleb Hart's strat right here. Okay, which I just failed miserably. Fine. to conserve as much health as possible. This might be the bit battle. Oh, I'm getting some lucky RNG here. But like the fight against this cheetah is kind of hard because I'm not using his weakness. Oh, that sucked. Fucker. You fucker. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Did I really just do that? Did I really just fucking do that? Did I really just fucking do that? Oh yeah, is there a way for me to check or change my tags? Hold on. Whatever. Second try is the charm. I wish I could change my like the tags that I have listed, because I think I have Grandia listed as my game that I'm playing. Oh yeah, right here. This is probably going to be bit or bite. Yeah, bit. Shit. Oops. You fucker. Crushed him though. No. think this is the only boss that you can block his, like, rage attack. I think acid is his weakness. Yeah, definitely his weakness. Megaman's dancing. This is gonna be bite, probably. Oh, nice blind spot. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Yeah, I just looked over. I've been watching your screen, and I looked over, and it was my screen, and I was like, oh, he must have popped in for a raid. Anyway, how does the audio sound? Can you hear my voice like pretty well over the music? Because I'm still trying to like figure out the best settings. Let me crank that down a little bit. There, is that better? Test, test, mic check. Nice. Well, yeah, man. Thanks for the raid. I've fought Bit already, and I've beaten Frost Buffalo. Well, I'll just show you on this next screen. But yeah, this is like me to this game is like you compared to Mega Man 2. Like, yeah, this is like if I were to ever speed run a game, it would probably either be this or Mega Man X, X1. But yeah, and like I don't know, is there like a bad like delay? I think it's just my entire stream is delayed, but hopefully all the audio is like synced up and everything. But there's like a couple second delay between like what I'm seeing and what I'm seeing like in OBS. So hopefully the audio is not like delayed or anything. Where was I going next? I'll go back here and get I'll just go on here. Yeah. But yeah, I'm down to the last like two bosses, the electric. So after I beat typically the order that I'll do is after Drill Rhino, I'll do the Jaguar, the Cheetah, whatever his name is, I can't remember. And after the Cheetah, I do the Gravity Beetle, and then after the Gravity Beetle, I do the Hornet, and then after the Hornet, I do the Electric Catfish. And see, this is kind of tricky because this is where you fight Vile, the sub-boss, or you know, one of the three like Maverick Hunters or whatever. And this one can be a pain in the ass, but we'll see. We'll see if I get it on my first try. Damn it, quit falling. There's like some kind of strat where you can make one of the weapons glitch, but like I don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna use the X Buster. But I was watching Caleb Hart recently, and he knows how to do. Ah, shit. So like, and like one of the things I like to do in this game is like stay on the walls. Like for a lot of enemies, it's like I'll stay on the walls and get them to come over towards me and then jump over them or jump under them. Like that's with Bit, I'll climb up the wall and have him come towards me, and then I'll jump down on the ground and like speed to the other side of the screen and put some distance in between myself and Bit, and shit. But it's, just like any other Mega Man game, once you get the patterns down, I mean, that's really, me being able to fight this battle comes from, years of playing this game. I mean, literally, I think 6th grade, so that would have been circa the year 2000. So 25 years ago is like the first time I played this game, so I've had, a lot of experience. Oh yeah, I want to do this. I learned this from Caleb Hart. That's a nice little trick there. Shit. But yeah, this is like hands down, this is my favorite Mega Man X game. And I might die on this part because getting this heart is a little tricky right here. Nope. Got it. Oh shit, I about died. That was luck that I did not die. Oops. No, oh yeah, I have this, never mind. So you have to use this little gravity weapon to raise this thing up, and like a friend of mine, had he not shown me that 25 years ago, I don't think I ever would have figured it out. But yeah, this is the armor upgrade, like the chest plate. This is probably going to be Bite right here. I think this is going to be the Bite battle. This is normally when he appeared. Oh, hey, how about that? I've gotten lucky with Bit and Bite and their battles tonight. Like, because like the later you can fight them, the better, because that gives you more time to stock up on like hearts and E-tanks and stuff. And so, yeah, I've gotten some good RNG with the Bit and Bite battles. No, I don't want to use that fucking weapon. Okay, never mind. No, I don't want to use that weapon either. Anyway, so I guess if you're new to this channel, my name is uh, my real name is Joe. I go by Lucy Gets Lucky. Lucy's my dog, that Dalmatian you see pictured there. Um, I mostly play Sega Saturn games, like old school stuff. I rarely play anything new. I'm more into like the retro, Sega Saturn, Super Nintendo, original Nintendo. Um, let's see, I'm gonna go back here and get this. I usually stream at night. Oh, nice. Yeah, and Blind Spot, he's basically my tech support. Like, I owe him a lot of credit because he helped me get everything set up and like troubleshoot. I'm a fairly new streamer. I've only been doing this for like what 3 months now, maybe. I've been playing this game Megaman X3 for 25 years, but I've only been streaming for 3 months, and Blind Spot has been a huge help. Helping me figure out how to get everything set up. And at one point I had like an audio delay and an echo, and just the growing pains and the learning curve of like figuring out how to get everything, get the audio and video settings configured to stream, and make it worthwhile. So yeah, definitely big shout out to him. Yeah, this electricity weapon that you get after beating that catfish is like really good because it kills a lot of these little enemies in one hit, and it also protects or creates a little barrier around you that protects you. So this is how you get the helmet up here. You have to punch the ground and make that rock fall down, and then boom. And so this helmet shows you where all the secrets are. For some reason, this music specifically with Dr. Light is like really loud compared to the rest of the gameplay music. I don't know what, I think that's just a Sega Saturn thing, but anyway, so I have the full body armor now. And see what it does, that shows you like, the map of the stage, if you will. And if there's a secret item, it'll have like a blinking red dot in the square, so it tells you where to find everything. And then also when you go back to the main like boss selection screen, it will list everything that's in that, like, so right here now on the right side of the screen it lists, there's a heart, and there's a K, the K little robot you can transform into, and there's 4 question marks. And so I'm not sure if you're familiar, Blind Spot, with the question marks, but there's 4 different upgrades you can get, but you can only get one of them. But if you wait until, see those red dots show you where the secrets, like the secret items are, or the location. And so if you don't get any of the special upgrades and you wait until the end and get the gold armor upgrade, it gives you all 4 of the special upgrades. And so that's kind of, the hidden Easter egg of this game. Did I get the heart up here? I can't even remember. Yeah, I did. And then sometimes, like Bit and Bite, even if you've beaten the level, I want to say sometimes you can still run into them. And I haven't fought Bite yet, so Bite has to be in the next level because there's only one boss left. Actually, I want to try this without a weapon, or without one of those machines. And I also learned this from Caleb Hart. You can do this frost thing underwater and it creates a big like ice block that you can jump up onto. Yeah. And you can actually jump across this water here. Ugh. And I will show you how to, I'm not going to get it, but I'll show you how to access the, ah shit, that's the wrong one. So remember those big fans that were like pushing you backwards? This is how you deal with those big fans. Or I don't even know if you saw the fans, but it like wouldn't let you advance any further. Oh, you bastard. So those are the big fans, and you just boom, shoot them with that machine, and then that allows you to go up here. I didn't want to do that. Oops. And so right there, that's one of the secret upgrades you can get, but I'm not going to get it because I want to get gold armor. I want to have my cake and eat it too, and get all 4 upgrades. But and so let's see, I'm gonna go back to Gravity Beetle and get this heart, and then I think that's everything except for this final boss, the lobster. I forget what he's called, but and then this is kind of annoying. After you get the helmet, it like has to start out every stage showing you the map, but I guess it's only annoying for me because I already know where everything is and I don't need the map. But it's definitely a cool feature if like you don't know where everything is, because it shows you where everything is. But yeah, so I've been playing Grandia. I went back and looked. I've been playing Grandia for over a month now. And as much as I like that game, I just, yeah, I had to take a break from it because it's like playing like Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 8 or any of those like, you know, long RPGs for the first time. It's just such a long game. That's cool, man. Yeah, appreciate the raid. Have a good night. I'll catch you later, man. Yeah, no, I'm about to as well. I mean, I think there's a little bit left in the game. I'm gonna try and beat it tonight. If I get stuck on Sigma, then I'm gonna just call it a night. Cause yeah, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you have a good night too, man. I'll catch you later. Anyway, so I'm a big fan of Mega Man games. Matter of fact, they're probably some of my favorite games out there. Um, and this is, the Japanese version. This is Rockman. Oh wait, why did my... Hold on, why is everything... No, 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 no. What's happening here? Dude, what the hell? Okay, sorry about that. So like, I play on a laptop, or I stream through a laptop, and like sometimes it like geeks out if I take it off of battery power, even though it has 70% battery. So yeah, my apologies for that. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm a big fan of Sega Saturn. I always wanted one as a kid, but I only got a Sega Saturn like a little over 2 years ago, like in 2023. And I mean, I played Megaman X3 on Super Nintendo growing up, and but oh, and I was going to show you, this is, oh, never mind, I don't even have the case beside me. But I have Mega Man X4, Rockman X4. I'm trying to get it to where you can see it. I have that on Sega Saturn, and that's the Japanese version, and same with Mega Man X3. This is, obviously the Japanese version. And yeah, I'm about to fight Bite, and I have recently learned that his weakness is the drill. If I can get it. Ah, crap. Oh, you suck. But yeah, if you enjoy oops, like any Sega Saturn games or Mega Man, I have a TurboGrafx 16. Well, it's technically a TurboGrafx 16 Mini, and it has some cool games on it. I've mostly just been streaming Sega Saturn, but and I don't do any speed running because I'm not good enough at it. Like I'm pretty good at this game, but like not good enough to speed run it. I'm confident enough in my abilities to admit that I'm not good enough to be a speedrunner. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this little window here. That didn't work. Anyway. Oh yeah, I want those. Do, 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 do. I did get the heart, yeah. So I think I have all the items now, all of the sub tanks, and all of the hearts. And this is about to be the last boss. And so in the first um, Sigma stage, I get the that's where you get the gold armor, in case you're not familiar with it, but chances are if you've played this game then you are familiar with it. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to grow the channel. So if you, if you like this kind of content, um, I definitely appreciate any follows or what have you. I don't even know if people can subscribe to me because I don't have like PayPal. Like I'm not doing this for the money. I mean, I'm doing this just because I love to play video games and share that experience. I mean, there's probably a lot of people who have never played Megaman X3 on Sega Saturn, and it's the same game, but it's like the music is slightly different, and I like to play like oddball, like rare games, and um, yeah, just really share that with, like, I try not to make the stream like too much about myself. I try to make it about more the gameplay. I mean, sometimes I don't even turn on my camera, and I just have um, the gameplay as like the whole screen. But I will be right back. I'm going to get something to drink, so I mean, I'll just be back in 15 seconds. So I am what you could call a coke head. I went probably 15 years without drinking like any sort of soda or like soft drinks. But then Coca-Cola came out with this, I don't know if you can see it, orange cream Coca-Cola, and it is so good, and I've been so bad lately, I've been drinking them. Let's see, how many calories? Oh, I don't know, 240 calories. And this is my second one of the evening. I've been so bad lately. Anyway, so this is where you get the gold armor. Um, And it's not particularly difficult to get. You just have to know where it is. And you have to have full health when you get it, which is like probably just the main thing is you have to have all of the hearts, all of the sub tanks, and I think you have to have beaten Bit, Bite, and Vile. Although don't quote me on that because I can't remember. Uh-oh. I fell. That was close. Oops. I should take the cap off. Now, the best way or the easiest way to make sure that you have full health, like going, because there's a bunch of enemies, but the best way to make sure you have full health is to go over here, hold on, and get that thing, then jump in one of these machines. And because you don't lose any of your health if you get hit while you're in the machine, and so now you can just go down to where the gold armor is and not have to worry about losing health. And it's down this hole, and if you hold left, the machine will get stuck in the entrance, and you go in here and boom, here's Dr. Light. And so instead of getting any one of those 4 special upgrades, this gives you all 4 of them. And then I think he actually has a weakness of this ray gun. But yeah, if you enjoy this kind of content, I mean, I don't have like a high stress, like I'm not a speed runner. I, I enjoy watching others speed run, and I'd like to think that I'm good enough to be a speed runner, but it just stresses me out. And I'd rather not get stressed out playing. Like, I like to play these games because I enjoy to play. I enjoy playing them. And I don't want to get stressed out when doing something that's supposed to, bring joy to my life, right? I mean, the world is crazy enough, and so if you can find a little bit of joy, I don't want to go ruining that by turning it into something stressful. Now, there's a way that you change to 0 and you fight this enemy, and the enemy is supposed to die and fall onto 0. But like, I haven't been able to get that to happen on the Sega Saturn version, right? See, that enemy doesn't. So like and normally what happens is 0 will die and he'll give you his Z Saber. Well, I don't think that happens in the Sega Saturn version. I think they left that out, and so we'll do it with the X-Buster. Now this part is kind of tricky because there's a bunch of needles on the wall and you have to keep jumping from side to side as this thing lifts you up. And so you see, if you stand still and don't press any buttons, it refills your health automatically. And so you can do that and fill up all of your E-tanks. And if you jump too far over, from side to side, you hit these needles. That's why it's kind of stressful. And I have died plenty of times here. And, speedrunners, they'll like damage boost and use the iframes to like just climb up the spikes or whatever. But I'm not, I'm not that good at, like I've never practiced that strategy, and I don't know. That's the thing. It's like I enjoy these games, and I don't want to ruin it by like turning it into a speed running competition. Like, I don't know. I like to watch others speed run, but I don't really like doing it myself. I like casual playthroughs and just playing like oddball games. Like, I've mostly been playing Grandia on Sega Saturn, which was never released in the US market, and so that's actually it's a Japanese game, but it was translated to English. It's like a fan translation, and I didn't realize how long that game was. I've been playing it for a little over a month now, because with my schedule's kind of crazy, and I only have like maybe a couple hours per day, and that's assuming that I'm not like worn out from work and even feel like playing games. So my time is limited, so I get, if I'm lucky, 2 hours of gameplay in like 5 days out of the week. Um, and that's why Grandia has been taking so long. Shit. Might need to use one of these energy tanks. Yeah, and I have a couple of them. Perfect. I wonder if I can just use this thing. Oop. Now, I think this is the level where I fight all of the 8, bosses, if I remember correctly. Gosh, it's been a while since I've played this game. Yeah, this is it. This is where I fight the 8 bosses. And I'm just going to use X-Buster for this guy. Easy button. Now, the rest of these enemies, I will actually use their weakness. It's just with Frost Buffalo, it's just quicker to use the X-Buster. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. What's interesting is if you shoot that thing with a charged up X Buster on the Super Nintendo version, it will almost always give you energy to replenish your energy. But on the Sega Saturn version, it gives you the thing to replenish your weapons, which I find interesting. Oh, whatever. Oops. Oh, my neck hurts. And I think that's all of them. Oh no, I still gotta fight the cheetah. That's right. This is the last one. Uh-oh. I'm pretty low on health. Oops. How am I looking on energy tanks? 1.5. I should be fine. Oh, that's bullcrap. So Alice, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I'm looking. I followed you, and I see where on Super Mario Brothers 3, like any percent warpless, you're like like what, like maybe a minute behind Mitch Flower Power. So I mean, yeah, you were up there. Um, yeah, that's some pretty impressive times you have on your speed runs. Very impressive. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely impressive. Now, so this level, I'm going to I'm just going to sit here and let it recharge my energy and fill up my E-tanks. I'm going to go take a very, very short restroom break, and I will be right back. And so yeah, I'm just going to sit here until he stops blinking. Which just happened. So that must mean everything is full. Yep, alright, so let's go finish out the game. Oops. I believe Sigma, what he's saying is, what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. And there might be a better strategy to beat this Sigma. This is how I do it. Oops, missed him that time. So let's see if I can beat him on the first try, because I really don't feel like having to do this battle twice, because it is kind of late. But let's see how it goes. Oops. Crap. How did that miss? He has such a small hitbox. Oh, come on. Who knew that that would do so much damage? Okay, I'll try it again, because I still have 3 energy tanks. That was some bull crap. That, like, that one attack should not have done that much damage. Oh, and now I have to fight this other Sigma again. Ugh. Oops. Damn it. I can't believe I just died. Ugh. Can't believe I just died. That sucked. Oops. Ah, shit. I messed that up. And I messed that up. And I messed that up. Oops. Okay. Damn it, it keeps letting off the X Buster even though I'm not lifting my finger off the button. That's one of the woes of playing this on Sega Saturn is like the button inputs get dropped way more than, like, I don't think they get dropped at all on Super Nintendo, but on Sega Saturn they kind of get dropped a lot. That's why you have to love both Sega Saturn and this game to, like, really play it. Or, like, enjoy playing it, that is. Okay, we're not going to die this time. Stop. Oh no, get up there. I need to go ahead and use another energy tank. Stop. Yay! Now I just have to escape, which, believe it or not, I have died on this part before after beating Sigma, and, you know, this last part is just escaping the, you know, the rising lava or whatever. And of course he tries to hit you and knock you down into it. He missed me. And that's game. Megaman X, or should I say Rockman X3, Sega Saturn. one of the cooler games ever. It's one of my favorite games, and so big shout out to Blind Spot for the raid, and um, I'll upload this to YouTube. My YouTube channel is the same username as it is on Twitch. It's Lucy Gets Lucky. Um, and yeah, if you like this kind of content, then hey, I'll be putting out some more. And yeah, I'm going to go back to Grandia on my next stream. And yeah, I'm a little over a month into that game because I've never played it before, and it's a long game. It's a very long game. I am enjoying it though, and sometimes I'll go on random rants just about like scan lines. For example, I went on a rant about scan lines one time, and because I think they're overrated. Like CRT televisions, they're cool and all, but like I like HD televisions and upscaling to HD quality. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream there. I'll pick back up with Grandia, and so hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all later. Peace.